being an alpha male is a demeanor. It's how a man stands. There are some men, because the argument was for side man that, oh, because I pay my bills, because I look after my family, that makes me an alpha male. No, it doesn't. It does not make it alpha male. There's some broke ass men. There are some poverty pools that are out there, and they exert alpha male energy. So it's a thing where it's not about what you do as a man. For me, like when I'm looking at guys, it's not about what you do, because respect to the men that look after their families, respect to the men that, you know, even some CEOs don't exert alpha male energy.
Being an alpha female is not an insult. It's a compliment. She is pro-woman. She cultivates a life she enjoys. She makes her move. She doesn't put herself down. She desires a partner, not a boyfriend. She calls people out. She knows when to walk away. She doesn't compete for attention. She creates her reality. She invests in herself. She dares to go for it. She knows the life she lives may be intimidating, but she lives it anyway.
Male culture is literally just a bunch of hypermasculine men who don't respect women, teaching other men how not to respect women, under the guise of advice, under the guise of, these are women's secrets. Women aren't keeping secrets. Women have actually been screaming at you about what we want for years. And you've turned our back on us, turned to the hypermasculine man who doesn't respect women and said, teach me what women want. You're stupid. They speak about women like we're literal property, and like we could just so easily leave whoever we're with now for the next rich guy that walks by. Did you know that I'm actually not just looking for the highest bidder? Did you know that women are actually looking for somebody that they can connect with emotionally, somebody who can communicate their feelings, somebody with emotional capacity and depth? But nobody's teaching the men that. The alpha males are all about control. This is how you can control a woman. This is what women want. They don't know what women want. They've never asked. Stop listening to them.
Remember, you know, women say they like a man that's emotionally available, but the moment you tell a bitch your secrets, she use the secrets against you. That's why I tell y'all, bro, don't vent to a bitch, vent to your homies. And when I say homies, I'm talking about your homies, your niggas that you locked in with. Vent to your niggas that you locked in with. This for all men, any race.
I'm an alpha female and I make no apologies for that. I'm not for the weak, and I am okay with that. I am okay with that. You know what people's first comment is? She's fire, and I like that. You know what their second is? Put the fire out. This fire don't dim for you. It don't even dim for me. It don't dim for nobody. She might, if she likes you, and if she chooses to, if you show her that you're worth it, she might tape her fire for you. But other than that, that fire don't dim for nobody, because that fire is necessary to keep her on the level that she has earned. If you approach an alpha female and your shit ain't together, you will get left behind. Don't ever ask her to come down. She ain't gonna stop, she ain't gonna settle. She ain't gonna do anything that means that she's gonna lower her vibration for you. Either you come up or you go.
So right now there's this alpha male podcast theme all the girls are doing. Just know your man talks just like that behind closed doors. Like when you're not in his presence, he's having conversations like this with his boys. Would I date Ashley? What, she had like 5 bodies? She's ran through, bro. No way. Yeah, bro, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Look at Kanye. Dude, for real. These girls are for the streets. Matter of fact, the highway. Bro, you really said some shit right there, because most girls I know don't even cook and clean anyway. Like, I think it's slave work. Isn't that crazy? Facts, brother. A lot of these females, like...
How can men date an alpha female?
Easy. Be less ugly. As an alpha female, I want to show my friends your Instagram account and not have to say, but he looks so much better in person. No. I've worked way too hard for that. And I know what you're thinking, but what about his personality? When I'm in bed with you, I'm not thinking about your Myers-Briggs type. So do me a favor and look at yourself in the mirror. If you wouldn't sleep with you, I wouldn't sleep with you.
Every man thinks he's an alpha until it's time to do what alphas do, which is protect, provide, and produce for their woman.
To a white
white woman, you get a job, right? You have a house, right? You're providing for those kids real quick. Right, you do all of these things. And isn't he setting standards? Yeah, because he also told me he would never be with a fat girl. He likes skinny girls. And I didn't say all black men are broke. I literally just said I did not say that. I literally just said I did not say that. But I said there's a good majority that don't. They don't. That's a fact. So when black women go around setting standards, it's because most of the men aren't meeting the standards, so they have to let you know. He was like, no, they just keep pushing this agenda on us. So because they keep saying this, it's not fair. They're making black men feel less, and they're running to the white women because they're not going to say all of that. And I was like, so you're ready and able to provide for them because they don't say anything, but when we set standards, we're wrong because you never.
As the deliverers of sex, males really should keep their goods in their pants. If we're on a first date and you let me have sex with you, you're definitely of low value. You're absolutely not worth my time. Why would I ever want something serious with someone who clearly doesn't respect themselves? Because males haven't been chosen by God to bear children, I'm actually not sure why every single one of them doesn't have a six-pack. There's actually no logical reason for that. If the hairline is receding, that is when I'll be retreating. The less money a male has, the quieter he should be. If you open your wallet and dust comes out, there's no reason for you to try to tell me what to do.
Here are 3 traits that all alpha males have. Make sure you stay to the end of the video to see if you have all 3 of these traits. Alright, so boom, let's get into it. Trait number 1 is 100% confidence. Now, although this is a very cliche trait to have, it is actually one of the most important traits you can have as a man. So confidence means looking people in the eye when they talk to you, standing up straight with good posture, having good inflection in your voice so people can hear and understand you correctly, and being 100% sure of yourself even if you're wrong. Trait number 2 is having a masculine aura, a masculine frame. So if someone like The Rock or Denzel Washington walked into a room, everybody would feel the aura in their masculine frame. So this includes walking up straight, standing with your chest high, your head high, and walking with confidence. I promise you they're gonna feel that masculine frame. Trait number 3 is definitely being assertive. No matter the situation an alpha male is in, even in an uncomfortable situation, they are always assertive and direct with people.
The bottom line is, this girl hadn't showed me no attraction, up to that point, right? She showed me no attraction. Why am I taking her out? Do y'all guys get that logic? You see what I'm saying? Why do not take women out who haven't shown you no type of attraction? That's the take-home message I'm trying to tell you guys. If you on the phone with a woman and she just like, yeah, okay, why would you want to take her out when she sounds like she'd rather be doing anything else in the world other than talk to you?
Why do you think so many of you guys that go to the gym every single day, you're ripped up, you're tall, it's you guys that I see with nobody? With nobody.
You can have nobody. You can have nobody, but still act like you have somebody.
Exactly. And you know
don't
what?
Need to have anyone.
Listen, like I said, it's a lot of you guys that are good looking, in shape, tall, you have stuff going for yourself, but you're so fucking beta cuck and overextending to the girl that you just fucking instantly turn them off. You instantly hit their phone with some kind of fucking extravagant compliment that she's heard a billion times that she doesn't want to hear. She wants the guy to say, yo, what's up? And just have a normal conversation with her, as opposed to blowing her phone up with compliments. Oh my God, you're so hot. Oh, she hasn't heard that shit before. She has not heard that shit before, I bet. I bet she hasn't. Has she heard it before?
She's heard it.
She's heard it a billion fucking times from all the dudes that she curved.
Alpha female is the woman who prays, slays, makes her own money, minds her own business, does her best, and trusts God for the rest.
The realist females don't really ask for anything for real. all they want is time?
Yeah, hey, actually, I've been wanting to speak on this, so I'm glad this guy brought it up because he's onto something here. Because he's saying the realist females, they really don't ask for a whole lot, and I'm going to add on to that to say from a psychological perspective, the realist females don't have to try so hard. When you see all those alpha females, those ones that are trying to be really big, that's just putting up a smoke screen up front for something that's very, very small, very insecure, very scared of getting hurt. That's not a derogatory comment, and I'm not knocking that. I'm just simply saying if you want to see a truly confident female, she doesn't have to try so hard, yeah? She's going to ask for time, she's going to ask for attention, and she's going to ask for truth, but she doesn't have to be so big going about it. Why? Because when you're solid inside, you don't feel so threatened. My observation, sometimes the strongest people are the ones that are the quietest.